Hello and welcome to the Islamorada, which is the second boat that we operate as Good Karma Sportfishing and educational programs. My husband had a charter yesterday that was just, I want to clone these people. They were so nice. It was a family from Indiana. It was the little boy's 10th birthday. Oh, just seriously, I want to clone them. Like, so freaking nice and excited and grateful and just really awesome. So he got back late and he has a charter today on the Good Karma, which is our baby, which is our original boat, which is at a different marina. So I said to him, I said, just like, let's get the best done that we can. I can come back tomorrow morning. I can skip going to the library. I can work on detailing the boat and just really clean it up because it did need a good cleaning. So here I am. And I just finished. It's been 3 hours. And let me tell you, it was the best 3 hours ever. Heck, I'm in the Florida Keys in February. It's gorgeous out. Sun is shining. Just beautiful. I listened to something on my earphones that was really incredible, helpful to me, helpful to my husband, helpful for my clients, helpful for the world, and just a really awesome morning. And why I want to share my video with you guys is because over the years, I have been the person as the business partner with my husband for over 14 years to clean the boat on and off. And we've had 1099s for years, and there is nothing like me doing the job. And what's so funny is I have never ever had any type of like emotional, like, oh, I feel bad that I'm cleaning the boat and I shouldn't be doing this, it's below me type of energy ever. However, I have had plenty of people try to put me in that place. And it's always interesting because I always feel that when I see that or hear that, if someone makes a comment or if someone puts their energy on me, and I can definitely feel it, I just think they're stupid. Literally, they're dumb. Because I'm the business owner with my husband. I get to see what's going on. I get to meet the clients. I get to take social media pictures. I get to see what's going on with the boat, the marina, the people, shake the clients' hands, tell them thank you, make sure my husband is safe and he's okay. I know how to do things super fast. I'm thorough. I have a good eye. And I'm just a really hard worker. Plus, the intrinsic benefits for me is obviously clearing my mind, cleaning. It's like one of the best things you can do, seriously, right? I'm in amazing shape. I'm 54. I don't have any makeup on. I have a little Vaseline under my eyes, and I had some lipstick on earlier. After that, I have no idea what I even kind of look like. My hair's still in the same braid from yesterday, to be honest. And I'm in amazing shape. I don't have to go to the gym. I do my walks and I clean the boat and help our business. I don't have to like go do Pilates, which is fine if you do, but I don't have to do that. And I am in a fabulous shape and health. So yeah, I'm a little mindful of how I move my body, and I've suffered from vertigo over the years from yoga. Yes, from yoga. But other than that, like, I'm good. I'm good. I didn't even go through like menopause because I just didn't fucking believe in it. It's stupid. Y'all are in the matrix with the menopause thing. Seriously, I could write a book about that, which maybe I will someday. But, and that's something I would talk about in my Patreon, Conscious Convergence, is having such a solid belief system that like literally you just don't have the health issues that you all are talking about. And many of you are even spiritual teachers and you're all talking about it. So if you want to get to like this other level, like join my Patreon, work with me one-on-one, because I did not have menopause and my period stopped over 2 years ago, July. So yeah, didn't happen. Matrix. So anyhow, so what I want to say is, do you, like, if you like helping your spouse or partner with something, I hear all this bullshit, and quite frankly, it's from very immature people, immature coaches especially, that have judgment on relationships, that are like, oh, my man, and this and that, and it's like, just do you. I don't need to prove your relationship for something like that. For me, I like doing this. It's great. I've never had to prove myself to anyone that I just like doing this. I'm a human design generator. It fits perfectly with my energy system. I'm a pure generator. So yeah, I get shit done really well. This boat looks amazing, by the way. Like, you could white glove it. And it's, oh yeah, how big is this boat? 40 foot, 4 engines, like it's a big boat. So do you. And I have so much to say on what I'm hearing out there on the internet from these coaches. They're like, leave your husband and you're going to be successful when you leave your husband. And you know what? If you wanted to leave your husband, like, fine. Maybe that's just your soul and that was that journey and you should go. But what's happening is so many women and men even that are confused and trying to figure it out are then listening to that advice. That's the problem. So it's not that you chose to leave your significant partner. That's your life journey. But when you're putting that into content or selling courses, like, that's when it's just wrong. It's literally just wrong. And I went through that journey as a side eye with a spiritual teacher from 2022, and I cut bait with her on April 5th, 2024, because I was like, she is just off the rails, telling people, the women in the group, that they needed to leave their spouse or partner. And I'm really going to do maybe a separate thing on that whole journey, which is like literally incredible. And she became a cult. Literally, she became a cult. Like, it's nuts. And she doesn't, I looked at her content maybe like 6 months ago and she completely abandoned that whole thing, which thank God, because it was just wrong. And I have so much to say on that anyhow. But do you look into yourself, which is consciousness, which is what I help people with. You can join my Patreon, Conscious Convergence. It's a holistic way to just have awareness and expand your intuitive gifts. We all have this potential. The majority of people are living in density, are living in comfort. They're afraid to look over there. And so all their problems just like perpetuate. And then you buy programs from other coaches that I'm not saying aren't bad programs, but you might just be buying the wrong thing because you're looking over there and you should be looking over there. Or maybe you just don't even need it. Truly, do you even need it? You really just need to expand your consciousness and your intuitive gifts, and you would be fine. Seriously, you'd be fine. So I have so much to say. I really do. But I'm going to probably cut this video here. Oh, the other thing. Actually, this was really important. And I'm going to make this like my stance, is God gives us what we can handle. God gives us what we can handle. So when I look at a woman who is saying that they're a man and this and that, and he's terrific, okay? Now, I am extremely aware of myself. I am not triggered by that, but a lot of women are. So I look at that from a contrarian point of view. Yes. So if you are a woman who struggles with your man, let's say, and nothing's a struggle, it's just your frame of reference, it's just your journey, it's not really a struggle. So even just stop saying that, like, should free up a lot of shit with you right now if you're one of these people. But if you're listening to a woman who's like, I have the most perfect man and this and that, well, I'm kind of looking at it the other way from a contrarian, that God gave you what you can handle. Think about that. So my relationship, married almost 20 years, has not been all sunshine and roses. But you know what? God gave me what I can handle. Think about that. And think about then who you're going to hire. So that definitely cuts a lot of people off the list that I would ever hire, because God gives me more challenges because I can handle more. Think about that. Seriously, think about that. Consciousness and being a contrarian get you very far in life. So we have a very challenging business model. I'm saying that just for context, because you know what? We can handle it. We can handle it. We can handle weather. We can handle extreme amounts of money coming in and money going out. We have overhead. We have to deal with people and expectations in person. Hours on a boat, catching fish, not easy. Mechanical, up the yin yang. Thank God for our mechanic. He's amazing. Like, so you know what? I stopped blaming my business years ago. And I stopped like comparing to a coach who just has an online business. Nothing wrong with that. Again, God gives you what you can handle. So I manifested this for my husband because he's so fucking gifted at fishing. It's bananas. And he loves it. He would rather do nothing else but fish. And I love him. And I didn't get married till I was almost 35. So I kissed a lot of frogs and had a very toxic relationship that I wrote about in Life and Love Lessons. So I've been through all the things. And so I wanted a guy with a hobby. I wanted a guy with a hobby because I didn't have one. I was just a workaholic. I was a very successful corporate executive and just a workaholic. So I meet this guy. He's super cute. He was on my list of all the things that I wanted. I was on his list. He just wanted someone who was nice to him. That's it. In a world full of a lot of crazy bitches, he just wanted someone who was nice to him. That's it. And he likes blondes. There you go. So I see these things and I'm like, what is the lens? Is the lens like maturity? Is the lens proving? Is the lens like, and it's such a journey. Like, do I think I have it all figured out? No. But you know what? It's a long game. And we've been together almost 20 years. And we've been through a lot of shit together. So I have a lot of authority on that topic because I'm still fucking here. And we're in business together. And it's, again, a challenging, quote unquote, business that I love and I'm super proud of. So anyhow, so I hope this really inspires someone out there that is comparing themselves, is listening to other people online, and it's creating doubt and confusion, because I get that. That's actually why I believe I went through that experience with that other metaphysical spiritual mentor, is so I would understand what that's like in terms of the doubt that creates when a female is like bragging about their spouse and you're suffering. A lot is just your lens. A lot is just your lens. Like, how are you looking at that? If you got in a fight, how are you looking at that? If your business is challenging, quote unquote, I'm using words for context here, like, how are you looking at that? If you have extreme amounts of money that comes in and goes out like faster than you can imagine, yes, you may have some money things to work on in your journey, but stop hating on it. Stop hating on it. Be grateful you're still fucking here. So, and I know these things because I either bypassed it with consciousness and had the reframe, and I talk about reframing in my first book, Confidence Mastery for Couples. It's an amazing book. I'm just like blown away at how much I still refer to from that book. It's such a good book. Both my books are amazing, quite frankly. And my science fiction book is going to be like mind-blowing. And so, you just have to look at it like, who am I listening to? Are they even an authority, or are they just trying to sell me something? And selling is fine. I was in sales for 12 years, like, not a problem. But, and then what's it doing to you? Is it creating doubt in your head? Is it making you doubt your job, your career, your business, where you live, your friends, your family, your relationships, and especially your significant partner? So I hope this helps someone out there. I do one-on-one coaching. Why? Because it is truly the most impactful. I have a whole story on that. Some clueless coach DM'd me like, oh my gosh, that's going to be a fun story. I unfollowed her. And, just be like aware, work on your consciousness, let go of distractions, like stop listening to stuff that just isn't helping you. Like, be more mindful of that, because it's an amazing life if you choose to believe that it's an amazing life. And I do. I love you lots. Bye for now.